Oh well, Yogi here. What I've got tonight is I got a table full of 8x10 paintings that I've done over some time. These are not covered. These are various colors, various mediums, various additives in these. I'm going to clean them. What I'm going to use to clean them is this here. It's just cornstarch, although I don't know if that means anything. It's gluten-free. It's gluten-free, so that's probably a plus. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover these tonight and clean them all up tomorrow. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do one, and then I'll pause it and come back tomorrow and show you them all done, or covered at least, and then attempt to clean them and everything with Dawn tomorrow. Back. So I'm just going to show you with this one how this is done. Take just a little bit of cornstarch, throw it on there, and then kind of pat it in. Just take a normal brush. This is a cheapo brush. Got it from like Menards. Got a big bag of them. You just kind of tap this cornstarch in here to absorb the silicone, the methicone, the 3-in-1 oil, whatever your additive is. Just kind of spread the whole thing. Some people say this is too much, but it don't matter as long as it's spread and you kind of tap it down in all over. So again, what I'm doing is I'm prepping a bunch of 8x10s that I've done over the years to add different amounts of additives, different mediums, different colors, different brands of paint. And we're going to clean them and do this cornstarch tonight, do the Dawn white tomorrow, and then possibly do some epoxy on them eventually. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with all of these covered and more to this video. Bye for now. So here we are. It's the next day. I covered all these with the cornstarch. Again, this stuff right here. Anyway, we're going to continue cleaning these. I'm just going to do one and then shut the camera off and do the rest. But I guess you got to give you a good angle at what I'm doing here. Basically, I'm just going to take this one and knock the excess off there. I think this is the first time I've ever tried to do this many at one time. Anyway, just knock the excess off. And what I got here is just a bowl of water with Dawn dish soap in it. Take a paper towel, get a little bit of the solution on there, and then we're just going to wipe this off. really worry about how wet it gets. Don't want to leave it wet for very long. See, no paint's coming off on the paper towel, so it was dry enough. Some of these have been drying or curing for 6 months, maybe 3 weeks for the least. So now, anyway, you just want to get that all off there again. And you should be wearing gloves. I am not. I'll put gloves on to do the majority of them. Anyway, that's all there is to cleaning them prior to varnishing them. At least that's all I'm going to do. And hopefully it works out. Kind of pay attention to the edges when you're wiping these off like this. Get all the powder off there. I mean, that's all there is to it, I think. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off again and do all the rest of them real quick, and I'll be back soon. Okay, so I got to one that had obviously had a lot of silicone in it. You can tell by that powder is really caked on in spots. Clean that off real good still by swiping it or brushing it. Brush the excess off all that you can. I hope that shows up good on the videos. If you can tell, there's still a lot of powder that's caked up in these areas like this. That's the powder doing its job. But then you get all the excess that you can off, again, with the paper towel in the water solution, and wipe it off. I got that one kind of wet. I got to grab some more paper towel. Dry it off real good. Now these ones that are like this, I'm going to set to the side because it was caked on there pretty good. I'm going to set to the side, let it dry a little bit, and then powder it again. Powder it a second time and wipe it off a second time. Just to be sure. I'm not sure if that's really necessary. This isn't a great painting or anything. It's not. I mean, it's really dark. But I poured it, so I'm going to save it. Alright, I'll be back again if I find something else interesting enough. So I'm back. I got them all powdered and wiped down with Dawn dish soap. They look a lot like they did when they started. I mean, there's very few visible differences, unless you pick the ones that had a lot of silicone up and shine them up to the light. You could tell that there was silicone in them. Now most of them, almost all of them, I don't see too many with any silicone residue left. I don't know if you can tell, that one's probably the worst, but I don't think that's silicone. I think that's paint reaction. I don't know how to say it. That one looks kind of bad. That one's going to get another coat of powder. Let's see. See if I can pick another one up and fling it around in the... This one might be bad. This one was... That one needs another coat of powder also. I don't know if you guys can see that at all. But, like, if you can, I'll grab one that I know had silicone in it. So this one had some silicone in it, and there's nothing showing now. I can't see anything on there at this point in time. Let's see. Anyway, there's 26 8x7s here that I've taken cornstarch, powdered, left overnight. Today I took that powder off and then wiped it down with Dawn dish soap and water. Eventually these will get covered. I'm not sure if I'm going to do these all in resin, all in varnish, all in a spray coat, or mix and match with some of them. Not sure yet. But I think that's my video for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good day.